Hey guys, this is the Blinkster, and this video is going to be a demonstration of an application that I built called Neuro Notes. The name kind of comes from the context in which it'll be used. It's meant to be a note-taking application, right? With an ideal environment in a classroom, right? I want students to be able to sit down with their laptops and take notes using this application, and then share those notes in real time with whoever else is connected to the particular node, right? Just so that you kind of have a flow of information going around the whole classroom. It'll also help in situations where maybe you missed something that the professor said, so you're not exactly sure what somebody's talking about, right? So you would be able to, excuse me, look at somebody else's notes and get the answer to the questions you need. Right now, they have very basic functionality, which I will explain soon. There is another function that I would like to add, kind of a real-time forum, right? So particularly in those situations where you have a direct question that needs to be answered immediately, you could post to this active real-time forum and get a response from your classmates pretty quickly. So Neuro Notes was built using C#. There's an SQL database in the back end storing user data, and the networking is done using the .NET framework. I also plan to build at some point some mobile integration, perhaps an Android application, so that you can access your notes from your smartphone. Alright, so that is a quick summary of the application. So let me go ahead and show you how it works. I'm going to start it up here. Alright, so here we've got just a very basic login screen, right? It checks your credentials. You can try to log in with the user name and password, but if it's not correct, it'll block you out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to register with a new account. So here's the register form. Username, I'll make it demo, and the password will be demo1. And then the email address will just be 123.com. So I hit register. Right? Registration has been successful. So now I'm going to log in using demo1. Demo and demo1. And I log in successful, and now I get what I call the Neuro Dash. And this is basically just your home screen. You've got a couple of menu options up here. You've got an area where it shows all of your notes and options for creating and loading and managing those notes. And then here you've got the box of other users that are currently connected to the server, right? So I've got 2 other users on other machines that are connected on the same network. So I've got user test 1 and test 2, and then you can view their notes. Right? So the first thing I'm going to do, or to show you, is just add a couple of notes. So, so I've got a note here. Right now it's just very basic. You can call it it's just a title and content. Right, so let me put in some stuff here. Okay, so I've got some basic notes in here, just whatever you happen to type, right? And then you hit save, so the notes are now saved on the server, right? And so if I exit out of this and then refresh my list, I can see that demo has come up in my list of notes. Right? So let me add a couple more. Oops. That's fine. So I've saved a couple of notes to this account, and we all see them that they're here. I can load up the notes, which just brings up the window with whatever I had saved, and I can modify it, make changes to it anytime I want to. And they're all stored on the server, so you'll be able to access them, from virtually, from anywhere, as long as you have access to the internet. So now real quick, I'm going to delete one of these. Boom, it's been deleted. Now it's gone. So yeah, you can manage notes, you can create them, and they're saved, and you can bring them back up whenever you want. So now the fun part. I have the other two users here, right? And as I said before, these would theoretically be other users that are in the same class as you, right? So let's say test 1 was, one of my other friends that was in the class. And so I would be able to hit view notes, right? And so now this screen comes up, right? And so these three things are notes that were created by user test 1, right? So I can pick, let's say I'm in databases class, right? I can hit open, right? And now I see, whatever he, took notes on in databases, right? And he needs to find a partner and start project. Maybe I missed, the part of the class where I needed to find a partner, so, I checked this out and now I know this. It would be more for, this is very a memo kind of note. I intend it to be more, actual notes for the class, things that you're learning, subject matter from the class. But just for the sake of the demo, I just put in this little blurb in here. And it's not editable. It's just whatever the other user put in that form. So yeah, this gets constantly updated as people log in, and you're able to view their notes and save notes to your own system. So yeah, that's the basic functionality of Neuro Notes right now. As I said, I intend to add a couple more features, just to keep going with the C# and the .NET. But yeah, that's it. I'll exit out. Great. Awesome. So thank you for watching my demo. And if you have any other questions or concerns or criticisms, please email me, or you can go to my blog at techistheworld.blogspot.com. There's information on how to contact me there, and you can also check out some of my other projects. All right, thanks very much.